Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing the last topic of the chapter, that is soil erosion and conservation. In this topic we'll be studying the definition of soil erosion, the denudation of the soil cover and subsequent washing down is described as soil erosion. Denudation means when there is wearing away of the soil by the action of wind, water, etc., it leads to soil erosion. इसका मतलब है when the topmost layer of the soil, where most of the fertile particles of the soil are present, when that particular top layer of the soil gets eroded by the action of wind, water, or by the melting of glaciers, it leads to soil erosion. Further, we'll be discussing the causes behind the soil erosion. These causes are further divided into human activities and natural forces. Human activities which leads to soil erosion are deforestation, overgrazing, construction, mining, and defective methods of farming. All these human activities leads to soil erosion. Now, there are some natural forces also which helps in the soil erosion. These natural forces are by the moving of wind, water, or by the melting of glaciers, there can be soil erosion in our country. Now, we'll be discussing some key terms that are given in your book. The first one is gullies. Gullies are the deep channels developed in clay soil due to running water. Let's discuss this definition with the help of a diagram. Supposingly ये agricultural field है which has a soil in it, और जब इस agricultural field में पानी flow करेगा तो it will make a channel in the agricultural field. Channel means कि ये पानी जब flow करेगा तो अपना एक रास्ता बनाएगा, and this channel of water will break the soil or it will loosen up the soil. And with the flowing of water, all the nutrients, all the fertile particles of the soil will also wash away. So these gullies, these channels of water will make the soil less fertile. The next term is ravines. Ravines are the badlands which are found in Chambal region. What are badlands? Those lands which become unfit for cultivation are known as badlands, and these badlands are found in the region of Chambal. Why? Because in these regions when the rivers flow, along with the flow of rivers, they wash away the soil and makes the soil less fertile in these regions. So the soil of these regions are unfit for cultivation. Now the last term is sheet erosion. It means washing off topsoil. When the topmost layer of the soil gets eroded or it gets washed away with the action of wind, water, it is known as sheet erosion. Further, we'll be discussing the steps taken to control soil erosion. The first method that can be used to control soil erosion is contour plowing. Contour plowing is practiced mainly in the hilly areas to prevent soil erosion. Contour plowing में होता क्या है? We plant crops across the slope areas. Like अगर ये mountainous region है तो हम across the slope हम crops grow करेंगे, so that at the time of heavy rainfall the roots of the soil prevent the soil from getting eroded. The next method is terrace farming. In terrace farming, we cut the steps around the slope of the hills in order to prevent soil erosion. There is a difference between contour plowing and terrace farming. In contour plowing, we do not change the shape of the slope, whereas in terrace farming, we change the slope into flat land so that it can prevent the soil erosion. The next method to control soil erosion is strip cropping. In this method, what we do is we divide the large agricultural land into strips. These strips of grasses are grown in between the crops so that the force of the wind can be broken down, which prevents the soil erosion. Now, the last method to control soil erosion is shelter belts. What we do in this method is we plant a line of trees around the field of crops so that it can provide protection from wind and storm, and as a result it can prevent soil erosion. With this, we end up with the first chapter of geography, that is resources and development. I hope the topics are clear to you. Thank you.